Anycubic Photon Mono X 6K Review. The Anycubic Photon Mono X 6K is a fantastic resin 3D printer that offers hobbyists a great value for money product. It provides users with larger models and more detail, enabling them to produce their projects faster than ever before. However, despite its power and speed, the system itself is also user-friendly. If you feel you have to compromise on size or print quality when compared with other consumer-level SLA 3D printers, the Anycubic Photon Mono X 6K is your best bet as it offers both a large print capacity and superior resolution. People unfamiliar with 3D printers usually encounter two types: fused deposition modeling and stereolithography. FDM printers use a heated bed for models created by melting solid filament line by line, while SLA uses a UV-reactive resin vat that is cured layer by layer using UV light. The Anycubic Photon Mono X 6K falls into the latter category, and while resin printers are more suitable for smaller models due to their small size, they don't usually pick up fine details, and prints tend to show layer lines. In comparison, FDM printers are great at rendering larger models with good detail, but they require a lot of optimization to achieve the desired result. Those who require more detailed, larger prints may find that resin printers like the Photon Mono X 6K are preferable to FDM printers. The Anycubic Photon Mono X 6K resin printer requires minimal setup and takes around 20 to 30 minutes from unboxing to starting your print. After following some simple instructions for leveling the bed and other basic safety checks, you're ready to start printing right away. This is one of the major advantages of resin printers. The printer box was thoughtfully packaged with a screen protector much like those used on mobile phones, which can be somewhat challenging to install but is absolutely worth the effort. Resin printer screens have an expected lifespan, and liquid resin that is left to dry on the display shortens its life. The added layer of protection provided by the screen protector prevents this. The print bed is slightly larger than the Anycubic Photon Mono X, measuring 9.6 by 7.8 by 4.8 inches as opposed to the 24.5 by 19.2 by 12.0 centimeters of the standard Mono X model. The Photon Mono X 6K is equipped with a 9.25-inch display, slightly larger than the original 8.9-inch screen. It is capable of achieving 6K resolution, allowing for printouts with a resolution of 34 microns, outperforming its predecessor. The Photon Mono X 6K's built plate has a laser-engraved surface instead of the brushed aluminum plate found on its original model. This should provide better adhesion and reduce the risk of failing prints, although we did have a few print failures in our tests that were no more than anticipated, so it's difficult to speak to the effectiveness of this improvement. The Mono X2's light matrix has been augmented with 40 LED lights which offer up to 200% greater uniform lighting, resulting in more rapid printing speeds. Unless you opened the printer and did a component-level analysis of it, you won't be able to discern any differences between the lighting schematics. The Mono X 6K, as is typical for most Anycubic resin printers, only supports Anycubic's Photon Workshop slicer software. Although there are some methods that could allow you to use Lychee instead, it's not possible to work with other slicing programs such as ChichiBox or ChichiBox Pro. The Photon Mono X 6K offers a printing speed of up to 80 mm an hour, which is faster than the Mono X's 60 mm and the Elegoo Saturn's 30 mm speed. This machine's printing times can vary depending on factors such as file size and resolution, yet it still remains one of the most efficient 3D printers available. If this is your first 3D printer, we recommend not using the initial print that comes with it. The file itself is properly designed and demonstrates the printer's abilities well. However, this print is meant to be placed directly on the build plate without any supports, making it very difficult to remove without ruining the model. Additionally, the included metal scraper is too thick to fit underneath the model, so trying to scrape them off will likely cause damage. If you have a print that has adhered to the build plate, you can use the Anycubic Photon Studio Slicer to manually add supports to separate it from the build. Alternatively, purchase a razor window scraper that can fit under the print or pour boiling water over it in order to soften and loosen the plastic for easy removal. The whole setup process took only 25 minutes, from unboxing to printing our test benchmark, and was straightforward and quick to read through all instructions and set the printer up. The Anycubic Photon Mono X 6K elevates speed compared with other models of its size, like the Elegoo Saturn. It prints more than twice as quickly,